baby. Look at me, baby. Don't I look like a million? I'm about to clean out the safe. Don't I look like somebody that just be bodying everything? All that talking is great, but I don't be talking. I air it out. All the problems have gotten easy to bury. I'd rather kiss on my. I've been broke way longer than I've been rich, so until it levels out, I'ma take mama to the Marriott. Took me so long to get it, gonna spread it out. Let them know all about me when I'm dead and gone.
Oh, he's dropping.
One in the hand, one in the bag, bubbling. Look at the cash, look at the cash, bubbling. Look at the cash, bubbling. One in the hand, one in the hand, one in the hand, one in the bag, bubbling. Look at the cash, look at the cash, bubbling. Look at the cash.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway in Foxborough.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you get...
You more negative and rush.
Up yardage.
Like 20! Like 20! Here we go!
Brady now on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nigel Bradham.
I want y'all to watch this last
loss
screen.
Of 7. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17.
This nigga say he beat me. I have to play this
They'll run it here. This is James White. And some space here. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one 28 yards on the ground.
This is a little bit like baseball here. Strong up the middle. Both sides want to be that. In this case, the offense ended up winning the ultimate battle.
And those big runs between the tackles, that's a little deflating for a defense, isn't it?
It really is, because that's where your strength's supposed to be. You're supposed to be in a spot where they can't make that yardage there. You're supposed to send them outside. Not in this case.
Gronkowski's got it on the crossing route. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, a 22. Into the red zone, it's Brady. This is caught, Gronkowski. And he's brought down. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a game in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where their big tight end is. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Tom Brady taking it in. And the Pats have taken the early lead. Gostkowski the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Gostkowski now out to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. Working from the gun, Wentz buying time to his left. This complete left side to Aguilar. He got 29 yards that time.
Nice movement there by Carson Wentz outside of the pocket, completes another pass. Help me out here, partner. He's not sneaky athletic. He is athletic. How many times do I have to say it?
Yeah, you've been making that declaration for a while, and at 6'5", he ran a 40 of 4.77, so not only big, but he can move.
That's a good time for a quarterback. He and Andrew Luck, similar physiques, similar athletic ability.
From midfield, here's Wentz. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Nelson Aguilar.
2 plays. You let me do 2 plays, score a touchdown.
And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
There he goes, Julian Edelman. 30. 20, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. Julian Edelman with what will be called a 107-yard return. And the Pats able to cash in for 6. Extra point good by Gostkowski. And that makes the score 14-7.
I'm going to blow you out. That's off the strength of it.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Eagles offense back out onto the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage?
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
So after the INT, it's Brady. And his pass incomplete. James White, the man he was looking for out of the backfield. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open. And this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Going for it all. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Corey Graham. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. He's going to go up top again. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. Play action. Now Wentz. And he's got the veteran here. It's Mike Wallace. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Hold on, I'm in the game. I can't see nothing.
Wentz now already over 100 yards passing in just this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Wentz. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side. This is caught inside the 15. And he's got this way down inside of New England's 10-yard line. Wentz able to hook up with Aguilar for a big gain. 43 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Here's Wentz to throw. This is taken in by Jeffrey. He's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. Alshon Jeffrey, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
Yeah, man, shut up.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. All right, as the Patriots come back out here, take me to school on their upcoming round 2 game against the L.A. Chargers. How does this one shake down?
Hey, you and I are in the same classroom. We're both sitting right up front trying to get schooled on this ourselves. But I think the Chargers coming in hot, feeling good about their victory on the road in Baltimore. Remember, they won 12 games in the regular season. They beat the #1 seed Kansas City on their home field. They're very confident, led by Phillip Rivers. But New England, getting that week off by being the #2 seed, and the Chargers going to their place, a lot of people are going to rely on New England's experience and history to carry them home to a victory. I think the Chargers are coming awfully hot. I wouldn't be surprised at all to see the Chargers pull this off.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a 1st down. He's going to air it out deep for Hogan. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. Then he'll take it all the way out near the 30-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is this horoscope off? Is biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at their own 42. Sony Michel, his first carry. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Exactly.
Play action. Now it's Brady. He's going to look deep down the field. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Gronkowski, the intended target. 3rd down here. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position you have to be, you just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
Call it a gain of 3, and it'll be 4th down. Here we go on 4th down now with Brady. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter.
No, what we need is a damn running back.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. He got 29 yards that time.
Come on now, oh, come on now. Let's go. Lefty, lefty.
Throwing on first is Wentz. Caught right side, Tay. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up first and goal. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too.
And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Josh Adams punching it in from a yard away. And the Eagles have moved out in front.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Elliott now to kick this one away. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Patriot offense now set to come back out on the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Going deep here for Allen. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
You cannot do
the beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? It creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. Gordon, of course, picked up in a trade from the Browns back on September 18th, and he really should help a Patriot offense that has some question marks at wide receiver.
Yeah, you're banking on a lot of potential here with Josh Gordon, because if you get the total package, if you get the size, the speed, the catch radius, the ability to play the ball in the air, he has everything. Could be one of the top 3 or 4 receivers in the NFL when he's on top of his game, and they need him to be that. Remember, they traded Brandon Cooks to the Los Angeles Rams in the offseason.
Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Steps away to his left. There he goes inside the 30. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. On 1st down, Wentz forced out to his left. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Nelson Aguilar, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. They fake the give. Now Wentz. Letting one go deep. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback rolling left and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get it.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Brandon Graham in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Again, this is Michelle. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets them back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. The Pro Bowler Fletcher Cox there to get him down.
That man lagged out 4 games back to back. I tell that man, don't see him on invite, cool. Look, he quit. He quit.
Stop!
He quit. He tried to quit, Pat. I was gonna score again. He tried to quit.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. Well, that one sailed a bit, but the catch is still made. Give him 19 on the play, but they will still come up a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
29, Alpha!
They do go for it. It's Brady. This is caught. It's Julian Edelman. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. So 2 minutes to go in a wild first half. Back to Foxborough after this. On first down, Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Nate Gary. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Edelman, the intended receiver that time. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Throwing is Wentz. Being chased out left. And he'll score! Touchdown, Eagles! Carson Wentz on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Eagles had 6 to their lead. And he's got it up and through. Elliott now to kick this one away. Now it's Patterson. Spinning past him. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field.
I'm finna put this little baby to sleep, man.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They begin with Michel on the ground. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Stop!
On play action, it's Brady. Going for the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A gain of 32 that time. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Looking back to the air on 2nd down. It's Brady. He's going to air one out. And they went for a big play through the air.
It wasn't a touchdown. If it was a touchdown, you would have caught it.
You know, hit square. You should have hit aggressive catch. You probably caught that.
You got to take Tom Brady out.
On 2nd down, couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
How old you is, young Rob? How old you is, cool? Check my age and shit. How old you is?
New England on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. Brady to throw again. Going to air it out deep for Gronk.
Memphis can have
Gronk for a Pats touchdown. Gronkowski, 31 yards. And the Patriots have cut it back within a score.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done.
My man don't get
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead. But a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Now a play fake here on first down. Now he'll escape to his right. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Okay.
They go play action here on first down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Nelson Aguilar as the first half is winding down. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly for 6. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. So the Patriots coming out now. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Hey, 66.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And Dwayne Allen on the ground. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
I wish I would fill my screenshots from 2K too.
Go.
Damn, you losing? You don't run? You losing?
The final shot before half for Brady. He sets to fire deep. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Out come the Eagles now as he'll go on offense first here in the 3rd quarter. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays according.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3-score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
Throwing now is Wentz. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Lawrence Guy in there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs are going to lead to a 3rd and long. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. In his own end zone, it's Wentz. And that is incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10. Here comes the Patriots offensive unit. They'll have it first here to begin the 3rd quarter. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter 3.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drawn up at the half. I think we can go inside the locker room, all right? And I think we would see up on the grease boards, stop them defensively, get the ball back for the offense, and let's go downfield and score. Seems simple, right? The last part, we have to find out that's going to happen. But the first part worked to perfection. Did exactly what they wanted, and now their offense has to pay it off.
See if they can get the latter 50%. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Brady. Trying for Edelman again. This time he's got it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Give him 30 yards there.
I'm guessing, partner, that if we're in the huddle with the Patriots right now, there's not a single guy that thinks they have any chance of coming back in this one, especially now with Tom Brady.
Yeah, and this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by DeAndre Hall. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Edelman was the intended target. Well, while we have a second, let's look ahead of the divisional round of the AFC. Of course, Indianapolis and Kansas City kicking things off. And, Charles, the Colts 4-0 all-time versus KC in the playoffs. They're becoming a pretty trendy pick.
They really are, and a lot of it is because of the strength of their offensive and defensive line.
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Adrian Claiborne able to get him for a loss of about 3. Now Wentz throwing on second down. And complete to Zach Ertz. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On play action, it's Wentz. Eluding the pressure right. Gonna look deep for Jeffrey. That's caught at the 25. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. Wentz finding his favorite receiver, Jeffrey, on a big one. 41 yards. Wentz now on first down. Dancing to his left. And that is caught. It's Aguilar for the Eagle touchdown. Nelson Aguilar, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Eagles add on to their lead. And the lead will grow by 1 more. Elliott now to kick this one away. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
You better not, bro.
Yeah. That's on 42 20 in 3rd quarter.
Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing on first down is Brady. Wide open, Julian Edelman. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. He got 29 yards that time. The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, a guy who can make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL and had to convert into being a receiver and was drafted that way. And that conversion, oh boy, it's been good.
And this is caught. It's Edelman. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 1. Brady's going to sneak it, and he is in. Touchdown, New England. Tom Brady scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Patriots make some inroads here on that deficit. He's doing his part, but still facing a sizable deficit.
And he would like to do more, but he needs help from the other 2/3, right? He needs his defense to bow up a little bit, and he also needs special teams to maybe create some big plays and help them get back in it.
Gostkowski now out to kick it away.
TayDatGuy.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Now a play fake. Wentz. He's going to rifle one deep left side. He's got a man complete. And all the way down to the 35. Wentz able to hook up with Aguilar for a big gain. 42 yards. On play action, Wentz. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Lawrence Guy in there to drop it for his 2nd sack now here tonight.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
And he's going to go down again.
And it has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today, but on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out.
From midfield, here's Wentz. And pressure gets to him again.
That's the 2nd sack of the game. The best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Hey, it's right. Let's go. Quick.
From the gun, it's Brady. Trying to lay one up deep. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A gain of 39 that time. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Brady. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of quarter number 3. Back now in Foxborough.
That's the only thing he play with, huh?
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. shotgun now for Brady. And now here's another interception. Picked up by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch, counter punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
Here's Wentz to throw, escaping the pressure right, and seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Ram.
Wentz again here on 2nd and 10. He finds Aguilar over the middle. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That goes for a gain of 31. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
They still can't get it. More yards there and another first down. So the youngster able to use the legs to pick up the first.
And one of my pet peeves when they see this guy play, when Carson Wentz takes off running the football, I always hear people go, oh, he's sneaky athletic. No, he's athletic. Watch him do it. It's an integral part of the quarterback run game, and he gets it done very, very well.
You don't like sneaky athletic, do you? That's just nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Lawrence Guy bringing the pressure again, and that is his 3rd sack here tonight.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they're able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
That is, he tagged me in. One day I legged out, telling him what I'm doing today. He quit.
On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. He took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So with that, you figure, this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 at their own 23. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And got his man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Brady now on 1st down. Looking sideline, incomplete. Rex Burkhead, the intended receiver there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him. One of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you hit it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
Well, sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well, and if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
God, somebody
so now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Play action. Now it's Brady. He's going to go for a big play down. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Gronkowski, the intended receiver. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. To throw is Wentz. And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack. Lawrence Guy in there again. My goodness, that is now his 4th sack tonight.
Go, go. Trey 15. Trey 15.
They fake the give. Now Wentz. Jeffrey reels it in over the middle. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Patriots have it.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball, you know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
It's going to be cold. I got 20 that y'all don't play next Sunday.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Brady. And now here's another interception. Picked up by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. He was looking for Edelman there. With that interception, he just set a record that nobody ever wants to set, and that's the most picks ever in an NFL game. 8.
The last time we saw 7, 2001, right?
Yeah.
It's Ty Detmer. He's with the Lions at that time. To get to 8, are we sure he knows what color jerseys his team's wearing in this one?
It has not been good. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback when he delivers the ball.
Wentz going to throw. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle. And that's caught inside the 35. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one goes for 36 yards. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Guess what they've been doing, though. Say it with me. Winning. They winning.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he took that in one-handed. What a grab. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A very solid gain of 27. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try the left side. Adams. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
But the spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight.
And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Josh Adams, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. The bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And the Patriots gearing up to go now. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Again, it's Michel. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. He'll wind up getting 11 on that one. And that'll bring up a third down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Brady going to throw. And he's got an open man. It's Gronkowski. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. The familiar refrain, Brady to Gronk for the New England first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On 1st down, Brady. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. Julian Edelman, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, the pressure, the hits, the sacks have been coming at him all game long. I'm frankly surprised that they haven't found a solution yet to create more time for him to throw it or maybe change what they do on offense.
And that's one of the biggest differences in this game and why they're losing right now. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. New England on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. One final try now for Brady. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is dropped it incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone as time has run out on this ball game. A big offensive explosion.
Yeah. I'm gonna do it in the morning when everybody up.